Hi there, my favorite first graders. Today's Thursday, January the 28th of 2021. What are we learning today in science? We will identify the pattern of the moon phases. Look at this yellow word. What's a pattern? Do you know? I'm working on a pattern of color blocks right here. Check out what I've already started. Yellow, green, yellow, green, yellow. What comes next in my pattern? Yellow? Green. All right, let's keep going. Yellow, green, yellow, green, yellow, green, yellow. One more. What's after yellow? Green. You got it. You are pattern experts. Today we're going to work on patterns like this colored pattern, but with the moon phases. Remember those moon phases? Yesterday you picked your favorite. What was your favorite? Yeah, that's a pretty one. Mine is that banana. Let's keep going. How are we working on the moon phase pattern today? We will first watch a video to illustrate the moon phases in the correct order. Just like we had to put these in the correct order, today you're going to put the moon phases by coloring them in the correct order. You can do it. Why? We will understand the pattern of the different moon phases. Just like you could predict what was coming next. Green, yellow, green, yellow, green, yellow, green, yellow, green. We're going to learn the moon pattern. So you can look up at the sky and predict what comes next in that pattern. Are you ready? First video. Eyeballs on, looking at your screen, so we're ready to learn the pattern. Here we go.
Whenever we look up, we see more than the sky. We're observing a complex cycle. We see the sun, moon, and stars moving across the sky in a pattern. When the sun rises and morning begins, the world wakes up. The sun's light breaks through the clouds and showers the earth with light. By noon, when the sun is high in the sky and the day is full, it dips in and out behind a parade of clouds. As afternoon turns to evening, the sun moves across the sky and eventually sets. As night falls, the moon appears and stars fill the sky. Every night we're treated to this natural light show.
The sun and the moon coming across the sky is also a pattern. Say pattern. Pattern. Good job. Or another word for a pattern can be a cycle. Say that word. Cycle. Cycle sounds like circle. Cycle, circle, cycle, circle. And they can mean almost the same thing. The cycle or the pattern of the sun coming across the sky, then the moon coming across the sky. It's the same every day. You can predict it. You can follow it. It is a pattern or a cycle. Today, we're not going to focus on the sun pattern. We're going to focus on the moon pattern. Ready? Here it comes.
The moon changes slightly each night. It changes phases, from a crescent moon to a full moon, and from a full moon to a new moon.
These are called the moon's phases. Say that word with me. Ready? Phases. Nice job. Phases kind of sounds like faces. Remember? Yesterday you drew your favorite phase. But check out all these phases. We have to put them in order today.
This process is called the lunar cycle.
Lunar cycle. There's that word again. Cycle. Circle. Say it with me. Lunar cycle. Excellent. Let's look at it one more time. So pretty.
Just slightly each night. It changes phases, from a crescent moon to a full moon, and from a full moon to a new moon. This process is called the lunar cycle. All around the ever-changing moon are stars, so many that no one has ever been able to count them all. Each star is like our sun, burning brightly enough so that we can see them millions of light years away. As the night goes on, it gets darker and darker, and more stars become visible. If you look up in a dark place late at night, the sky almost looks alive. Using a telescope, you can see stars and planets and even other galaxies. The darker it gets, the more you can see. Then, right on time, the night fades away. As the sun rises, the moon and stars fade away, and the morning begins. That is the cycle of one day. This process takes place because the Earth is spinning, and it takes 24 hours for the part of the Earth you're on to rotate all the way around and face the sun again. That's why when it's daytime here in America, it's nighttime on the other side of the world. Even though you can't feel it, the Earth never stops spinning. And the cycle of light continues every single day.
There's that cycle over and over. Very cool video. Now that we have talked about the cycle of our day and night, remember we're focusing on the moon phases. So here is a diagram of these moon phases. Today, your job is to put them in the correct order. You have a diagram just like this, but some are missing. We've got to fill in the missing moon phases. I'm here to help you though. Move to video 2 and let's put these moon phases in order. See you soon.